Striven has an existing feature which allows to create an invoice from time entry or add a time entry as an unbilled item to the invoice. This shows the time entries which were marked as billable while creating. This feature has been enhanced to copy more information from time entry to the invoice line item while creating the invoice. Let us compare the existing functionality with the updated. The time and expense settings page has an option to enable billing for time entries. Doing so, it will allow the user to configure required fields and copy to invoice fields. Required fields are used for validating the item, customer, sales order, and a task while creating time entries. If the billable option is selected, those fields will be marked as required. The copy to invoice fields are used for copying the information from time entry to invoice. We have updated copy to invoice to include 3 more options. The updated time and expense settings page has time entry date, employee job title options. Creating an invoice from our time entry will copy these information to the invoice line item along with the other selected options. Let us take a look at an example. I have a timesheet created which is in approved status where a couple of time entries are marked as billable and there is one time entry which is non-billable. Create an invoice adding the time entry as a line item. On the invoice creation page, once the customer is selected, you can go to add unbilled items. This will show a dialog where all the available unbilled items will be shown. The time entries are shown based on the selected customer. And you can see there are 3 time entries. We can select whichever the one we want to add it to the line items. This will copy the item related to the time entry, the quantity, and the amount, whichever the user has entered. Apart from that, it also has copied some information from the time entry to the description field. These informations are copied over based on the copy to invoice settings we have here in the time and expense settings page. We can continue to create the invoice. This information will be saved to the line item. Same way we will be able to create invoice from customers financial time and expense invoices page. Here it shows the time entries which were marked as billable, and you can select one of the time entry and generate invoice. You can go to the generated invoice and notice that the time entry level item has been added to the line item along with the information we have marked in the copy to invoice has been copied over to the description field, and the quantity from the time entry hours has been copied. Thank you.